Hey, Solid Gamers, welcome to another episode of the Weekly Solid News. In this episode, I'll be covering some of the biggest news of week 45 of 2021. If you enjoy the video or find it informative, then please hit that like button. And also subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when my next episode comes out. Thanks for watching. I want to start off with talking about Battlefield 2042 because it's really a hot topic at this moment. And the early access is starting pretty much right now as we speak. So there are actually multiple ways on how you can actually get access to the early access. So here are the 4 possible ways on how to get it. 1, you have a subscription with EA Play. 2, you have a subscription with Xbox Game Pass. 3, you purchase the Gold Edition. 4, you purchase the Ultimate Edition. So if you got any of these down, you can start playing the game already today on Friday, the 12th of November. Then you might wonder, what time is it going to start? And I've got it right here for you. So on PC, it will have a simultaneous launch on November 12th at midnight PT or 3 a.m. ET. On PlayStation and Xbox, however, you can start playing it already at midnight local time in nearly all regions. But if you're not going for the early access, then you don't have to wait long because the game releases next week on November 19th. It's probably just going to be a big buggy mess for this entire first week anyway, so it's going to be a bug fest. We actually already have a list of known issues already, and here are some of the bugs to expect. So there are problems with certain maps on all platforms. There are also issues with bots. There are audio issues to expect, user interface and messaging on all platforms, progression and unlocks, weapons and gadgets, vehicles, gameplay. Sometimes the parachutes just remain open even after the player has landed, and there are also issues with Hazard Zone. So in other words, it's going to be a bug fest. We have information on when Season 1 is going to be available, and it won't start until 2022 sometime. A Battle Pass will be added later on, and new specialists, more Portal content, and I quote from DICE, maybe even some new sites to see. Another thing worth mentioning is that the game will have cross-play progression, which means, for example, let's say you start on playing the game on PC and then you want to switch over to the PS5, then your progression will actually carry over to the other platform. Are you going for the early access, or are you waiting till the 19th? Or perhaps you're going to wait and wait out all the bugs and glitches? Or are you passing up on it entirely? Do let me know in the comments below. Let's jump on to another hot topic, Elden Ring. So the network tests are starting very soon, already on Friday too, this Friday, November 12th. And all the invites have been sent out. And there is now no way of actually acquiring a code directly from software. So scalpers got their hands on a lot of codes, and they're actually selling them on eBay, charging between $150 and over $500 for a code. People are actually paying for this. That's how hyped people are for this game. I myself never managed to get a code. I was trying to get one, but I was too late for it. What about you? Did you manage to get a code? We also have the PC specs and the PlayStation and Xbox performance detailed. So on PC, it's going to have a maximum resolution of 3840 by 2160p, a native 4K resolution, and a frame rate up to 60 FPS, so nothing above that. HDR, obviously, and ray tracing via patch. And this is what it's going to look like on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, and PlayStation 5. And this is what it's going to look like on Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series S, and Series X. Let's talk about another game that has been doing very, very well in terms of sales. Back 4 Blood. The game has got a huge November update with a list full of changes. Now the list is so damn long, and I don't want to make this into a 30-minute video, so I'm just gonna share the link in the description. And we also have news on a DLC roadmap that reveals all the free DLC and the paid content that is on the way. So this is what the roadmap looks like. So we're getting quite a lot of free stuff. So in November, quality of life improvements and major bug fixes. In December, we're getting all new features, new supply lines, written practice area, holiday seasonal event, solo offline with campaign progression, new card type, and all new cards. And in 2022, they're adding a new difficulty, new player cards, new corruption cards, new co-op mode, melee updates, and quality of life improvements. And if you have the annual pass, you're getting 2 expansions in 2022. So in the first expansion, for those who have paid for it, are getting the Tunnels of Terror, and also all new cleaners, written, activity type, weapons, cards, and exclusive skins. I did play this game once with a few friends and we had an absolute blast, though it was definitely not free from issues. So we're going to get back to it soon and hopefully it's going to be vastly improved. Nonetheless, we had a bunch of fun with it. What about you? Have you played the game? If so, what is your take on it? Fallout 5. So Todd Howard briefly spoke a little bit on this. This game is years and years away though. So Todd Howard has got some ideas for the game, but it's not even under development right now. It's not even sure whether the game will be developed internally or by another studio, since their main focus right now is Starfield and then Elder Scrolls 6, which is also years away. So yeah, not great news for us Fallout fans. A remaster of Grand Theft Auto 4 may have been leaked. So a Twitter user, going by the name Ralph, tweeted this. Just a simple photo of the game and adding the text 2023. According to Ralph, the remaster is coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and also PC. And it's supposedly releasing bundled together with the episodes from Liberty City. So it's going to be a complete package, including the DLC, but without the multiplayer component, if we are to believe this guy. I have no idea how credible this source is, so I'm taking this with a huge grain of salt, but I would love to see a remaster of GTA 4. I wish they just scrapped the whole GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition and just went for a GTA 4 remaster instead. That would have been way better in my opinion, because I think the trilogy looks like trash, honestly. And lastly, I want to talk about the Game Awards of 2021. So the Game Awards is just about a month away now, and it is growing and evolving. And in this event, it's going to actually serve as a news event where games will be announced and shown off. So according to Jeff Keighley, 40 to 50 games will be announced during the Game Awards. That's a hefty number. Now, to clarify, they're not going to be all new announcements. But Keighley gave no indication or tease about the specific games to be shown, but he said many of them will be titles releasing in 2022 and 2023. He also added that some games that will appear at the Game Awards will provide a better look at what the PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X consoles are capable of. So that is really something to look forward to. So that is it for this episode of the Weekly Solid News. Please let me know what you think about the news. Was there anything in particular that caught your interest? If you enjoyed the episode or found it informative, then please do give it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, give it a dislike. If you'd like to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when my next episode comes out. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care and stay solid.